Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Everybody out there doing right today. What that grand rising look like, y'all? Today, let me get my little newspaper. I'm gonna try to change up a little. Today is Wednesday, April 29th. Is this? 226. I was finna say, the newspaper going backwards. 225, checking out this clean mayor candidate race. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shooting for, I'm a sticker on names. I know Most High ain't gonna bring no names. You know them names, you see them names, them prominent names in our beautiful books coming back. Oh, Solomon, King Solomon. They got old brother Solomon running against old brother Adams. I wonder if he connected to Adams out of New York. Possibly. Yeah. So yeah, we Councilman Joseph Solomon. Yeah, I'm checking that race out closely. How y'all doing out there? Yep, I got me a newspaper, so some of y'all should know what that means. Y'all check out the animal house, the zoology. Y'all better check out the zoology in the animal house. I need to take my glasses off more in this one. Glasses, you hiding your face and stuff. Y'all doing all right out there? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Doing so much better today. If I'm a little, all of us. One, my vitamin pack, I go on post, get my vitamins. I feel that, but it don't feel like the last time. I felt like I had a big time drop off. I feel it better. Probably because not being extraneous. Sorry for talking to myself. Well, no, I ain't. We're on therapy. Gladly, we're on therapy room. Just come back a little bit, but you are a part of right now creation of Vinomics. All right, let me get my hands right. I don't want to look like I'm gangster. Make sure I do got a little flavor to my cooking. You know what I'm talking about? Beloved, what a life, what a life, what a life, what a life. Voila. Living an interesting life right now, like many of y'all. Let's take care of some digital house stuff, right? You already know who pulls the strings. The greatest ever, the force of all forces, source of all source, the source that made all sources in between. The source that so many of us connected in, right? Connecting to, bringing us together. The source that has so many names. And you ever think that that's probably why Most High, we lost grasp of Most High we just gave? It's like, what we gonna name Most High today? They're all exalted. They're all woo woo woo. And just ran out of names. It's like, what's the first top 3 names we gave Most High? And then we coming back to it like, I think it was Yahweh, Yeshua, all the names. I knew some of the originals that was, you know what I'm saying? You might be off a little bit, but you're close. We all close. Do you think the closer you get to the original name, the more, they did say, the book do say knowledge is key. Knowledge is key to success, or knowledge is the key to getting closer to the Most High? Knowledge. Now, equate that now, beloveds. Knowledge is the key to getting close to the Most High. And keep that with you. Life, for life. Knowledge is the key to getting close to the Most High. Please, if you hear anything from me, I'm understanding now as I go through Prometheus. Some folks done caught on quick right there when I said that. Prometheus. Knowledge is the key to get you close to the Most High. Right, 19? 19, no. You ain't got that name for no reason. Stop stomping on my bro, too. He cool, he good. Knowledge Because you yourself, in this body, though you got some that reflect like you, look like you, woo, 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 or act like you, whatever it be, they really truly feel, I know what Most High is. And they feel they can get too close to the Most High in this physical. Because you can mentally get to Most High. Better equate that. You better get that. Can you relate? Put the lotion on your skin. Had to throw you off balance. But put the lotion on your skin. Just to capture your attention. Anybody sleeping? Put the lotion on your skin. Not no more. Welcome to Creation of Dynamics. That's for the peace. That's for the 3 up that we finna get right now. 3 down. Keep you grounded when we talking about it, right? Head's not all in the cloud. And after we done. But the beautiful thing about this, we're gonna be balanced right off in the middle, right off bat. Come on in, referee zebra. Beloved, God, Most High here. I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Most High is here. You say where? Everywhere. The most important place, though, many of you already know. Within us. Within what we doing. How we moving. How we being, knowing, doing. Allow me to take my time so the presence of the energy does not allow my emotions to go astream and be more of a hang up than a distraction. In these times, you're already feeling so many. Most High's here. You're equating it to many of us your emotions to your trials and tribulations, to the things in the past and things. And we can look at it like that. You can, the karma, the dharma, it's a reality of the existence. But it's the karma and dharma is the yin and yang. Never forget that. So, like the yin and yang, it's energy, right? So, example, with my karma, if it surfaces itself within making me out of character, emotional, whatever, get in an argument with somebody, frustrated about something not happening my way or something like that, then the yin-yang effect, knowing its energy, that's where we start working on alchemizing. What does that mean, to alchemize that energy? And all that is you telling yourself the basics. You got to keep with your basics on there. I'm not going to allow this to get me down. I'm not going to allow this to change the trajectory on which I'm trying to move or go. You know what I'm saying? Move forward. I'm not going to go backwards. Walking backwards just don't make sense. Think about that. Where you going? I'm walking backwards to where? So, thank you for the oracles, young ones, and 2 twos. You got to get back to. We need you to get back to the affirmations and the things, the uplifting frequencies. So right. And we will, right? Most definitely. With the understanding that why it hasn't been like that. And when you're individual, there go to selfishness again. And I think so many of y'all not allowing me to let me see it, that not doing it purposely, you know what I'm saying? Because I love affirmation and bringing it, but knowing that I don't want to, when I say things, I want it to resonate with me, so that I know it'll resonate with you. So I don't go find affirmations like that. A lot of times I can come on my own and most I download and stuff like that. But I will get back to that though. Understand that? I just was doing these videos, so in so many ways, that was a layer, extra layer, because I just up my video content, knowing aware of what's needed. But so speaking life into self, right? Speaking life into self. Now, why is that important, and why many now know I won't be looking crazy? Why you won't be looking crazy if you're talking to yourself in the most uplifting, positive way, like reality, real, right? Well, because Sean told me, I didn't watch him and so many others. There's layers to this thing. I didn't realize there was layers. I'm sitting up here running in one body, thinking I'm just the body and, woo, and come to find out I got a little spirit up in me, got a little soul and stuff like that. There's some layers to me. Finding out my mind's a separate entity in so many ways to my heart, so many ways from my heart to my command center. And I do got to line this stuff up. See what I'm saying? All right. That's where a lot of people at. That's where a lot of us at. All right. Walk with me on this. Me paying attention to Lucy, right? The movie, Lucy. Right? If you watch Lucy, and if you have not watched Lucy, watch Lucy after this movie. Morgan Freeman. I don't know the main actor. I don't know her. I mean, she's the same actor that played in that movie. She is. Damn, I like her. Same actor. She blonde. She same actor that played with Sean Penn in that movie when they she was a CIA agent. Yeah, that's the same beautiful one. She was a CIA agent, and Sean Penn was her husband. And it got out. That's a good movie too, if you can watch that. I don't know the name of it, but Sean Penn. Yeah, just go through there. He got some good movies. Sean Penn got some sides. So, Lucy effect. You're in that right now. All of us. Hey, Lucy. Hey. Let me see. Hey. Hey, Lucy. Hey. That's my female side. The left. Hey. I don't want to get too good. Y'all be like, you good at that. No, the hell I ain't. Ain't nothing good about my female side other than me being in touch with it. And I just leave it right there. I don't go overboard but that's not no shots or nothing like that. It's just me saying my purpose to stay in the middle is the zebra effect. Both sides. Both sides. Get that? Female, male. Zebra effect. All right, so you're in the Lucy effect. Real talk. What I mean, okay, so in Lucy, in the end, I'm going to have to do the spoiler real quick, was consuming so much energy. She was consuming so much energy. And she didn't know where it's coming from. She didn't understand it. The crazy thing about the Lucy thing, I kind of get it because of the people that were in there, in the movie with her. And that's no shock. That's just reality. When you have certain elements that shrink. There you go. Because we've been talking about shrink most high to the point where that the existence of most high or more of the existence of Big Bang Theory, you know what I'm talking about? Things other than most high. You know what I'm talking about? Them things. Something else, it's strange, I know, but it's like the something else is most high. But so in the movie, you know what I'm saying? Not giving the credit to, you know what I'm talking about? Your glory most high. But like the female, she's just going through this Lucy effect, cause So all right, so but the understanding, because it's symbolic, is there'll come them times when, wow. So you are to write down Lucy, that movie, and then you're to go back and refresh, because it's going to be the same, with Fifth Element. Fifth Element. Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker, and all them. They both equate. All right, so your great, most high, beloved always sends an element of us to gauge our society on if it's worthy enough to stay like such and continue to operate like such. Even though purpose-wise, first purpose is because you're a generator, operator, developer, or destroyer. You have, the element has changed where that, so much. But that's why you gotta write this stuff down. I just gotta keep going. I'm gonna put a lot on y'all, but y'all gotta write this stuff down if you care. So you have Lucy, Fifth Element, all right. Most High looks through us. And when Most High looks through us, on purpose looks through those of us that's going to look at almost everything, anything, things that others wouldn't prohibit themselves from. Too nasty, this, that, woo-woo. The information come in. Most High gauging that information also based off of, as you consuming and absorbing, and you become the known vessel that divine energy comes out of and comes in, right? Like many know now, right? But base it back on Lucy and Fifth Element. Every so time and age, there'll be a reset, reconstruct, reinvent, rejuvenate. The young one knows, she knows. So in that, we're part of it, to see it. We can choose to, and it's not a choice. And that's why that's why we call chosen. Man. So it's not a choice. It's, what we signed up for, but unknowingly, before we came in the flesh, and that's what you wake up because of 9 times 10 traumatic stuff and y'all done etched us wrong and stuff like that, and we not living like we supposed to knowing. And then therefore when we're off balance like we are, that means what's around us and everything is just as much off balance. Makes sense? So we are absorbatories for the Most High, no doubt. And then the consumption with Lucy, though, they got it backwards. They understood, but they didn't show you the reality. Right? Nothing's gonna consume you to the point. Information. With Lucy, it was like she got so much override. No. Yeah. Her spirit or soul overruled her physical, because you seen in the movie she didn't need to have sex with nobody. She barely wanted to eat. She was. So now imagine the body dissipating, evaporating like she was doing and she was being covered in dark matter, where that she disappeared. So she basically was to the point where that I don't have no human need anymore, necessity anymore. Right? How they can come to that with us in this, it's like, as long as you in this body. But I understand it because the dark matter was deteriorating the body. So it's literal. I mean, it's symbolic. That's it. It's nothing. I'm reading too much into it. So just symbolic. That she was more conscious. Watch this. You know it is. Watch this. She was more conscious and aware, just like our beloved nuns, our beloved priests that go celibacy, stay away from people and stuff like that, and they stay in their solitude and same thing. Same thing. Difference is they don't come out and share. You sometimes like the Pope. You know what I'm saying. But if they did, same thing. Until I'm consumed with the Most High, consumed with God. Possibility. That's not a possibility. That's what a lot do. All right. So, point, purpose. And fifth element. So you had Atlas and stuff like that. We seen that come around us. I'm not finna. What you see and what happens, you believe. That's on your choice. That's your willpower. With me, if I see it, it is. If it's artificial or superficial or real, that's the determination of the actions going forward. See how I go? So my mind say yeah, because there's intelligence outside of us that we don't want to believe is so much powerful than us and has these abilities and stuff like that, because we didn't shrunk God. Think about this. Make sense with it. We didn't shrunk Most High. Therefore, you didn't shrunk like the stuff that we seeing happening. Climate, weather, da. We still attribute that to something else. We don't attribute that to Most High. Though we got Neo Geo and some of that do play a part. And maybe we playing Neo Geo too much. See how it go? See, not attributing that. Because it can be weaponized. And we think Most High don't see that. Just what it is. But, so, Simplex, Lucy, all of us. Why? No different from Jesus' concept. I was telling the beloved before. Yeah, I got to tell you, Jesus came in one. It's just one. I got to tell you that. Because anybody, who all can fight like this and win championship belt and be number one. Come on, boxers. Exactly. So I tell you one. I tell you one power for everything. I tell you one him. That's the one. When in reality, the one just comes to make what? Empower everybody else, so that is not one. One will just come, because it got to come in one. Think about this. It got to come in one first. That's first phase. Got to come in one. Why? Because if it come in 2, 3, watch this. 2, 3. Imagine a head right here and a head right here. Confusion. All three of us talking to you at the same time. So come in one. Later prescription. All right. Other 3, those come spirit. We talk about tribes, clans, whatever. They know you the one that gets the prescription. That's it. You that special one Most High talk to. Special why? Because you ain't talking to everybody else like this. So, okay, got it. But it's incumbent. What's special? What's special mean? right? Is it special or is it just gift that we all got? Because I feel it's a gift because everybody else got it. You got some points of it, but what are you in tune to? Do you believe? Do you understand? Are you aware? You know what I'm saying? The one brings the prescription, then the many get it. Now it's not one. They got it up on Most High, how to move. Now it's, and we got it. Everybody got it? Yeah, everybody got it. How we gonna move? Everybody got it? Now don't correlate to that to a fight. Don't correlate that to how we gonna move. There once upon a time was not a bridge called Golden Gate Bridge. How we gonna move? There once upon a time was not a twin tower, biggest financial that had so much. How we gonna move? Your highways, your streets and stuff to bring us out that Stone Age, Savage Age, so you ain't tearing your car up, potholes. How we gonna move? Your house you live in. And then get deeper. So now we here and we understand it's on us. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing when it comes to homelessness and all the activism and, you know, people want to put that on their names and stuff. That's, you know, beautiful and stuff like that. But I don't sit up there and be like, oh, I'm glad they're activists and she's acting. I don't look at how we gonna move. How we gonna move? Because we've been empowered. One came, empowered many, continues to empower many. No different than you, because you, me, I'm you. So if you looking at me and saying, that's the chosen, that who's the chosen again? Because I choose you. Choose you. Choose you. Choose you. Choose. Everyone that got the godly element to know, I can't deny I came through the stomach. Yeah, I still got my ultrasound picture and stuff. You know what some of y'all do, right? Raise your hand. Yeah, I came through the portal. Yeah, it makes sense to me. How we gonna move? Continue operating mode. You know what I'm saying? So, can that be based off? Now we come to, you know, things of Armageddon and, you know, end of the world and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I sit here. This world ain't going nowhere. You'll go before the world. We'll go before the world. It's our reality. And something else will come in and replace us. Why? Most High, like, but to the point of, that's not going to happen. Why? You're the greatest gift of God's green earth. We coming back. We know. We the greatest gift to this. Your animals complimented. Anything around us compliments who we are and what we are. We just got to get back to realizing that, so that not be special in front of each other. We already there. We big each other up. We got what awards we don't give each other and can't give each other and all that stuff. We put ourselves in competition with each other. We good at that. We great at that. But now it's our opportunity to bring in Most High and operate in our godly realm of ourselves with each other. That's what this is about. Try our best to. We have demons. We have folks that operate in demon, want bad for each other and stuff like that. That's small, and then getting smaller, shrinking smaller, because people starting to see. Because you didn't cast this web, all of us, in the Lucy effect. That's what Lucy is. Cast the web over what's already of all of us. What is that called? It's anointing. It's anointing covering. So those of us that operate in a divine energy, you ain't perfect. Y'all know, right? But you own your imperfectness. You own it. You're not ashamed about it because maybe in your imperfectness, you was tasked to do something, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Orchestrated and stuff like that. Knowing fully well that ain't who I am. Cause you'll know after you done it, your conscience didn't work on you and you can't sleep and da 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 right. So you know, right? You know. And if you always having that battle with good and evil conscience, which is you, you still plugged in most of. You know what I'm talking about? You thoroughly plugged in. Still got a whole lot of time. Cause the devil just ain't. You see on commercial like, get out of here. Can't come back. That's you saying, I don't give a damn about none of this stuff. Pimp them with me. Whip that. Whip that. Like, okay. All right, we off that. Let's transition. We gonna make that? Yeah, let's go hard. Let's go hard today. It's rainy day. Some of y'all cubbied up, cuffed up, loved up, by a campfire. Had an interaction with a beautiful young one that I've been knowing for a while. Not real close one to know. Had a little incident back in the day. Took care of a young man going to college and stuff. The kid, a young man I knew at the time. Very good man. Young man searched his soul at that time. Good for my children to come around, because he was doing good things. Still going through things, just going through changes. So we won't go all over it, go back in the day. We had a little thing, misunderstanding, that's all. In his feelings at the time that he needed me. I couldn't be there for him because of my antenna defense mechanism, things I was going through, divorce, matter of fact. Right? So took it a sideway and we went out of bounds with each other and tripping. But he come back, God gonna always work mysterious ways and stuff like come back and become fully aware. You watching more video of who I am, my purpose and stuff like that. And I these young folk always gonna know good people. So his butt was hurt just because, I shut him down, and purposely him getting upset about it understood more because I didn't dive into young man's business and stuff like that. But he was going through changes like now with his parents and things like that. And quickly understand. So we talked today for the young folks. Many of y'all. Many of y'all find yourselves in some tumultuous times right now, tough times. Fittingly, our society is the head, right? The head, not just meaning positions like the president and this and that and that. I mean, the head meaning us, the elders, right? And yeah, I put myself in there, I'm just 6 years over the century mark and stuff like that, but such a wise soul, and I move kind of like that. I ain't got to be in no limelight and, party over here, and don't even faze me no more. But once did, don't let Sean tell you no lie. Shoot, I open and close the club, just get my groove on and stuff like that. But time's changing. That's it. Ain't no secret sauce to it. Time's changing. Reconstruction, rebuild, da da da. And for us, we have to all get on the same page for the time to change in a balanced, smooth direction. Because you can't get nothing done with war, fighting, we at each other's throats. The ingenuity of the young folk and what they are capable to do to uphold the human nature of our side and keep the balance of AI and our human nature in, in a balance with that. They're not letting their era of how they do things take over us. Young folk, we depend on you more than you think. When I'm talking to beloveds my age range and stuff like that, and we're saying the same thing, man, you can put us in a class all you want to, AI and all that stuff. it's not a scary animal, digital and all that stuff, but it's a lot going on. I started to realize, like, oh, they moving stuff out it. You ain't able to do more with the thing. I was like, damn. I kind of wish I would have stayed in the military because I would have been up on game. We learned, but kind of glad it didn't because that's telling me a lot. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be on a certain side of this. AI supposed to do what it's do, but you're not supposed to, you integrate like that, not you, because you hold a natural homage to our natural abilities and what we're supposed to keep and possess. I know many of y'all correlate with that, but that doesn't mean I don't correlate with young folks' advancement of AI, side by side, paralleling, understanding, and I'm prepared to be prepared for, okay, AI glitch, Okay, we still got this. We still got, and that's many of us, right? Expertise of AI, expertise of human nature, natural, in the middle. That's what we were leading to. And then added to so much of that because there's gonna be folks naturally. You have this now. You have this now. When Father Gregory and all these beloveds who've been around so long and say, man, they can just pluck some folks off, the average one off the street, man, to come read this stuff on this thing because they didn't know nothing. It's you. It's one of your young folks and other stuff. It's just we not putting them in front of stuff that's going to capture and spark their mind. So that's why I encourage when we're looking at it, it's not a good or bad thing, a yin and yang purposeful. And we should be able to be us, the older out over a century, to take that natural stuff and all that and infuse it with this AI that is contagious, that nobody's missing out on anything. We're talking about, beloved, talking about Dr. Sabi and the medicine and things like that, and other brothers, Dr. Good, got so many that follow prescription and know that healthiness. To permeate that and stuff like that, what you need, AI, videos, people's examples and testimony saying, hey, it worked for me. It worked for me. And it's not just, it's all colors, because what works for the black people might not necessarily work for the white folk, Hispanic, We need to recognize this stuff. But then when we coming about and we doing this and Charles, this is why, watch this. This is why I feel administration, and I love what Mr. Kennedy's doing with the vaccination stuff, because we want to find out what it worked for, who it worked for, why is it not working like this, You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down straight line to the point, because we haven't done that in a while. We haven't done that in a while. So, so the stick on the goo, stick on what's more important right now. I'm running to the young man today, was able to peel back layers. Some of you beloveds are very instrumental with young people, and you're not scared of their soul. Hear me out. Don't ever think that I don't know that I take a chance at times with people. That, and anytime, you know, so familiar with Dr. King getting stabbed at his Nobel, I don't laugh about it, but at his Nobel Peace Prize, it's like, damn. And so, you know, these are things, you take these chances. So don't ever think that we don't know the risk. So when you see somebody willing to take that risk, that ain't nobody but God working through them, right? Most High. You know, I sacrifice myself. If it's what it's supposed to be, then it's what it's supposed to be, and it's gonna be. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's just that's Most High's time, point of time saying, all right, your job is done. Come with me. You know, I got something else. But this is gonna be a lasting one for a long time. That's not me saying, you know. It's just, you know, I understand what God Most High put on our hearts and our reasoning. So this is going to be much more of a long journey than on the back end than it was on the front end. That's why we take our pace like we do, right? And I'll caveat, I'll put a note in there. Those that wanted to, want that, right, for whatever reason, usatory, whatever, it's not going to be able to happen until those who put the roadblocks in the way for me not to get my piece of paper, my divorce paper. You know what I'm saying? That's roadblocks. People out there know that I should be, especially based off the stuff that they seen, investigate. But still, people do that, circumvent my mail and stuff like that, so I don't know this and that. So them games keep being played. That's just a deterrence for those that are looking for redemption and stuff like that and looking for things to go right. It does you no well to sit up there and get in my face and want to be over here, want to be over here, all of you. That's not just pointed at one. That's all of you. But yet you have the tools to make sure things get right up in these courthouses, but you don't do it. But then you expect me to jump through your hoop so that the weight of Most High can come off. And it's like, you really gonna think I'm Willie Boo-Boo and stuff? Come on now. I sit up here, orchestrate and work with you or whatever, build up some da-da-da, and then here come Nut Clown out the bushes. Oh, I'm still married and da-da-da, I won't have. You want what? You want half for what? For what? For what? What? You help build what? So y'all can take y'all nut job stuff and we'll keep doing what we doing. Because bodies will keep hitting the floor. Not here to be no power struck, nothing, but Most High understand our job, our purpose. Right? You could be part of the purpose, but many of y'all choosing because you got 121 companies and all this other stuff, so you choosing to do other stuff. Ain't gonna work. Fix what's supposed to be fixed. Fix what was paid for. Get your Peruvian lawyer who sit up there and play these games. And this judge that wasn't educated to do a damn thing that you trying to hide. Everybody know. The whole damn country got a judge and a lawyer situation. Where them courts have been very manipulative and very nefarious. So everybody know, we see the news. Big Daddy Thomas don't come out. That's a quiet man. He don't come out. So the game's been seen through. Just fix it. Just fix it. I want them papers. That's important to me. Might not be important to the cheating man that don't mind cheating on his wife, don't give a damn. They've been separated, da-da-da, and we separated. And this, I go by how I've been raised. I want to be able to move freely, feel freely, and do freely as I am. But if I don't get that in this physical, among people who know what justice is supposed to look like, okay. I'll keep doing, we keep praying, and we keep asking Most High, take care of it your way. And what many of y'all saying, Most High ain't gonna take care of it like, oh, you gonna get your paper. No. Most High, because y'all don't want to do that. You don't want to act like you got sense. People don't believe in the law no more. Don't trust it no more. All right? But then you want me to activate and do this and do that, knowing fully well. You're just trying to waste my time, man, or have your thumb on me. That ain't gonna work. Nothing will activate. Nothing will go your way until it go my way. Your way has been nefarious for over 3 to 4 years now. I've sat quietly and patient, pace myself, do what I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? Under Most High. Shown you. Yeah, I work for Most High before I work for any human down here. That's real talk. I put my human work in, which lead up to you young folk. Come on now. We're going to keep on harping and saying it. No, your hard work ain't ours, but you still got to put that work in. What am I saying? I work hard 24 years, man. I watch my veterans and stuff be able to put on a veteran hat and walk around World War II vets, and they'll say the same. And just chill and look at society and stuff like that. That's that earn the right to be who you are in this society. Y'all not earning y'all right. You're not uplifting. I got mad a little bit about one of my brothers who stayed down on the street, Hutch. I believe not so much in socialism, but I believe in helping the weak when the weak is necessary. You know what I'm saying? So 3 years now ago, we had the conversation, and he was displaying his anger. Man, you know, we've been in the military working hard, and then now all of a sudden, you know, we go to socialism and they start giving these kids, these people that ain't work hard. And I don't like that shit, And I was like, yeah, you know, I get it. But my point was this, because I started seeing the madness already. What jobs? You got to give them something, bro. They ain't like there's a whole bunch of jobs out there like for me and you went back in the day. So we understood with welding and did cooks and how important them jobs was, and bus driver. We understood that. Today, these young folks don't understand them important jobs. You know what I'm saying? If ain't no bus drivers, like all the old school bus drivers, city bus drivers, and in the whole nation, they retire. What? Why are y'all walking? What, we having a march of dimes, Don? Because how many young bus drivers do you see? City bus drivers, stuff like that. See what I'm talking about? And go back to police officers. That's the biggest. Places falling apart because there ain't no police officers. Ratio of police officers, man, I dare not to even imagine. 1 to 200 houses. Why they not showing up? Why the police? I live in the city. I can understand why it take 30 minutes, man. Why? You came to net. I called you yesterday. Now, we racking our head. Why we ain't got no young folk don't want to work? You gonna have a race of babies that are gonna hate the ladies. So now we at what's the solution? What's the resolution? It's tough, beloved. I know what it is. The young folk know what it is. Are we willing to do it? These babies need tough love. If a young man telling me, man, I ain't had what you think I had. I ain't had no father or mom in my life like that, cared about me like that. I ain't had nobody talking to me like this. I wish I would have had you when I was younger in so many ways. That's what the mind and heart saying. Now, I can't be everybody mom and dad, but we can be a village of everybody mom and dad that know better. A lot of us gonna fall short. My brothers and sisters my age and stuff that's raising kids and stuff like that, in no way do I throw stones or whatever. You a effed up parent. No. We just tired. Parents tired. Society tired. Society tired. Keep saying. Go on and blame a lot of stuff on pandemic. Who that? Who pandemic? Still kill and destroy. Who pandemic? Still kill and destroy. Go back before pandemic and look at your house, your household. Look at your relationship. Look at your kids. Who's pandemic? Kill, steal, and destroy. And I sit here still today. I don't give a damn what kind of flack I get. There's people that knew better, knew exactly and wanted this. But they even sit like, dang. Did the right ones not die? Because it's coming back to eat me. snake out here eating their tails. I'm lying? You take that how you take that. Some people should be in jail. And you just went and did some hearings and codified some shit. Because everybody's hands was in this. Of power, of control, or oppression. You done destabilized our youth. Within and on the outside. And that's okay too. Through the evidence, through so many of you. Smart, brilliant, geniuses. You just don't know where to go with the energy. Because you waiting on leadership. They can't lead you, beloved. Not this leadership. Not the era ahead of you. We can just infuse the uplifting and teachings of what got us to move and spark and do what we did. Pay attention. Before your civilization became and looked like what it was just a vision, first an idea. When that vision came to manifestation on paper, blueprint, or whatever, back them days, they put it on blueprint quickly. So these days, we vision, boom, and go to work. They ain't have nobody to spirit them. Your first frontiers and stuff like that. What you talking about? You ain't have nobody to spirit them. First inventors. Oh, nobody. Hey, you finna invent what? I don't even know what I'm finna invent. I'm saying something. Just in this damn thing. Wanna plug this in. Is that a cotton gin? Is that the wheel? You making it think like somebody's like, hey, make the wheel and make it look like this. You had to come from an idea, and then what's the purpose of it? Well, we ain't getting around with this square wheel, this whatever we build. You see what I'm talking about? And then once the wheel, like, hey, the wheel keep breaking and cracking and stuff. You know what? I got an idea. Move some dirt like that. Make it smooth. What you think that tar, if we put that tar, it's going to get hard. All right, smooth it out some more. Smooth it out some more. All right, dry the wheel. Henry, dry the wheel over that right space right there. It's dry right there. Look, y'all, look. The wheel don't crack or break. It's rolling on this. Yeah. All right, we're going to do that all. That's you. Young folk. That's you. The inventors of this era. Wheel already done. Cars already done. All this stuff. Right? And they're ahead of some of y'all. Some of y'all should be on some Back to the Future, stuff. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't drove around the neighborhood enough time to see when. Let me put us on blast, old folks. We 50 over there. We got a garage full of just everything from when y'all done grew up to the diddy woo woo. Just a garage full of everything. You know, why we all got this junk in our garages? Inherently understand it. I got a grandson, grandchild, grandkid that gonna be coming around, and we working towards the new world. And you got some hangers, some of them wild hangers, Granny. You're gonna put a flashlight on that ship. Just stuff. I'm thinking out the box because I ain't the one that, gonna be building these ships. You is. Robots and stuff like that. Some of y'all gonna be so mad because your friend could go buy that 35,000 robot or whatever, looking at it, you're gonna be next to it and play with like you did all the games, you gonna play the games and all that stuff. Now you play the game. Come play the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Woo, you play the Xbox and all stuff. The Xbox cute, but I like the PlayStation. You see what I'm talking about? They moving around. Same thing. Building robots and all that stuff. Pacific Realm type stuff. So this is where you at, beloved. Kind of went off course because we still talking about inner love and peace. We back at it though because put some love on a young man that could have easily shut down and stuff because I felt like the man tried to take my life and stuff. That wasn't it. He was just yelling out, man. Need you. Need you and I'm not getting you. Not getting enough of you. How can I get your attention so I can get some of you? So we don't have to do that no more, all right? So many of us are going to continue to spur out and we're doing that, all right? I just ask you young folks, give us a chance. You gotta listen. You gotta listen. It's understandable why many of you don't. Your energy is so high, but it's high to volatile, not high to producing, not high to create, being a creative space. And it's understandable because it's worrisome sometimes if you're allowed to be, because don't know nobody, I just told you, can't nobody really lead you. Not you young folk. You need to think about that. Based off, thank you. What the movie, I keep forgetting them fools. What Wolverine them was and Storm and all them. Who was they? All right, don't matter. You know who the Professor. Now you understand why I took Professor to work with these many different, which was you, young folk. Correlate that. Professor, old, wise. Sit your butt down. I am. I'm in the wheelchair, folks. So what can you do? Professor, I need your help. You need to see Professor. I'll be there in a minute. On some Superman shit. Because even they get old. Super. You flying? Nah, fool. I'm walking. Got these crutches. I'm old now. Superman. So, understand the Superman got put in that wheelchair. That's ironic right there. Because that's reality. Now, is the Professor less physical? Hello? Hello? It's quiet. More mental. With the young folk. You got a lot of energy. You got fools shooting stuff out their eyes. Storm over here. Ooh, what the heck? Wolverine shit. So I'm talking about. Holla at your boy. Power. Professor, how you able to harness it? You're not. I'm not harnessing it. I'm empowering it. Same thing. All of us elders here should be empowering you, right? And then it's on you. We can unify you and everything to calm the mass down and things like that, the gangs and stuff like that. So in every area, right, they got to die. You got to die. And turn into an organization where it's building, implementing, empowering, right? For sure, right? Take what you, the inner love for self. If you had strife with your mother, your father, at this point in time, no matter what age, it's tough love. It's tough love going out, right? Real tough love. If you have parents that have got established, accomplished in so many ways and work hard, careers and things like that, love on them dearly. They understand something. They understand hard work. They understand self-motivation. They had to get up every day. Whether they liked it or not, they had to get up. They got up for you. For you. And so, encouragement in that, knowing that. The tough love is not letting you destroy that. Get that? The tough love is not letting you destroy that. So now you of age, adult or whatever, and you know, you might have the luxury of being home and stuff like that, but not abiding by the rules, want to do your own thing and stuff like that. But that's what a hard work is. You want your own, you want your own, you want your own say-so, your own come in the house, your own food, whatever. And you not getting it, that's a lesson in there. If I want my own, I'm gonna have to move out to get my own. Well, what's that going? What that entail? I'm gonna have to work hard. What that entail? Well, my mom and daddy done told me they had a job. Watch them. So you got a parent that had a job, and you know they were all long period of time, career. Then you got parents that had several jobs. Just be like that. I don't want to go in no career. I want to be able to quit that job. The boss tell me something, but I know how to get to this other job. You know what I'm saying? But they had several of them. Blue collar undercut job. You know what I'm saying? I'm a secretary over here for 4-5. Then I'm over here in the fry cook over here for 4-5. Several jobs. We used to call that I did it. People around me. The Jamaican disease. You know, Jamaican to keep 15,000 jobs, make a job of me, and be working all of them about the same time. Answering the phone, sewing, cooking, restaurant, this. Hey, you the notary too? You know, type stuff. Do all kinds of jobs, right? The reason why that was coming around a little later in my sector with us, my beloveds know, because we was feeling like, do I work hard enough? You know, like, yeah, shit. Yeah, if I'm working half the day and at the other half I'm asleep, then yeah, I work hard enough. But so when we look at y'all today, some of y'all ain't got meal. Hey, you been to work? What? Where's that? Job? Who's that? My mom get on my mom and daddy nerves, my job. This is my job. We own it. Just own it. If this your job, mom and daddy, my bills got to be paid. Oh, I fell short on. Wrong job. Mom and daddy them on retirement. They little retirement pay. You out the house. You was the job. Have I froze? You was the biggest job. We loved you though. Well, we loved you after the job is done. You 18, you walking, you got brain on, woo, job. Lord, cut me loose, cut me free, Lord. I'm gonna give you a little bit, cut you a little bit. All right, you gotta go. We going to college? Where you going? Apartment? Woo. All right, go. Get your little job on, work on. You gonna go through bumps and grinds and stuff like that? We there for you though. Not for you to move back in. What? You mean you didn't put down payment deposit on there and all that, then you got to move back to that? Nah, bro, work. You gonna go through strike. That would make your car straight. No. Some of y'all, your ship, that's what, put some armor and flavor on your ship because you driving them through them storms and you ain't giving up. Don't give up on yourself so quick. Quick to give up. Now, harder for so many of you because so many of you got trapped in the 80 baby status. What is that? Young mothers, young fathers. The crack epidemic. We can sit up there and cry on that all we want. Did it happen? It happened. But can we allow people to be like, sorry, but not sorry, no. When you understand human, right? Humanistic. In theory, when you see things and you know, you look and you're able to sit, I ain't gonna be no crack. And many of y'all not on crack. Many not on it. Many didn't get on it. And seeing it, you learn. It's just human. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like my mother, father. So you do better. You work and know to do better. It just be instilled in you, right? So the I didn't have this and I didn't have that don't get to fall like that. Especially when you hear outside of what you didn't have. Many of us had a good teacher, a coach, or somebody in the village or neighborhood that you didn't listen to as much or should have, right? Discredited them, laughed at them, da-da-da, right? Um, but these are the ones that see you, the potential in so many of us, right? And know how to bring it out. Willing to, but are you listening? Are you listening? So the one thing I seen today with my beloved became so amped up and so with the energy, right? It's like a battery overflowing with that liquid, you know what I'm saying? We understand that. Overcharged battery, right? So I'm using the calming effect of too outside with yourself. I got you. You telling me this bill, that. I totally understand. Relate. But you being up there amped up about it and all that stuff, what they gonna do? Show me that amped up energy. Like I should have said this. Show me that your amped up energy. Now pay that bill. Rah. Nothing came out. Rah. Pay the car bill. Airbnb. Ain't working. I guess that's just TV stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I am Genie. Just ain't happening. So, but I know what do happen. Goes back and relate. Lord, I need your help, God. Jesus. Muhammad. Whoever. Kali. Help me. Help you do what? How can I save you, child? How can I save you? And all you young ones just listening. I hold such a love and liking for what I too didn't laugh at or anything, but downplayed. Didn't give as much courage or emphasis to, or I had respect, but like, oh, y'all so needed in the world. You walk around and you living your life, you doing you, but you don't really understand the covering. You say it's Most High's covering. But the covering is really those who, when I was walking in the midst of not being who I am today, more touched, more spiritually attuned to what is, more aware. Those that were, whether it be the 40, 50, when I was in my 30s, the 20s, those elders and stuff, the Bible thumpers that we say, the ones that keep the love with Most High, the Pope, the Archbishop, all these. Don't take your mind of the egregious things that we allow ourselves to go down in, because we're flawed. It is what we are, as long as you're in this flesh. But those that preserve and keep the concept of Most High around us, that's your anointing ones that cover us in so many ways, because though you are in your young infant stage of spirituality, of knowing what Most High is, what God is, doesn't mean that you're not going to be covering by them wealth of folks that understand and feel and know your potential when you get to that point in time to be past that torch. Okay? So you have so many of us that's been doing this work applied to many of y'all that covered me through my life, right? And know you have. Right? There I can placate the beneficial factor to that's the work you put in. So whatever you benefit off of, that's the work you put in. See where I can put that? Yeah. And that's for those who might feel guilty that, no, you put that work in, it covered me, that got me here right here today. And you understand that. Many understand that. But those that feel guilty because of whatever, I apply that if you were doing things in the righteous way and or felt you were, then, you're good. Be good on yourself. Be good to yourself. But for our young folks, man, it's inner right now. That's why the Most High put on me inner love and peace. Right? Not to be selfish, right? When you have inner love and peace for self, you can't be selfish. See how it goes? If you really love yourself, real talk, it's gonna be hard to be selfish, yo. And loving yourself ain't, I get up in the morning and, man, it's been a month, man, and I had a 4-pack. Now I see a 5. I see, and the 6 over there shouting. That's the love of you doing better for yourself and doing better with yourself. See what I'm talking about? The true love for yourself is deciphered. That's what's so pinnacle for the orators and poets and riddlers and rappers, if you want to call it, 'cause it's all wrapped up in one nice, beautiful bow when they're doing it right. That's the whole point of them. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. Right? Cipher. I'm full circle, so I can speak on all kinds of things. I should be able to, when I turn just like the world. As the world turn, many of y'all been saying that. As our world turn. So to your inner love, right? Your inner love for who you are and what you're able to do and the power that you have and possess is in you. In you. In you. In you. Most High continue to make those that can do things and continue to bring in those that show us our purpose of why we do things. Folks, we talked about, folks coming through, we seeing more artistic beloveds come through and Down syndrome. And if you question, like, why would Most High go through that and all that kind of stuff? That's to keep us humble. That's for you to be able to read so many signs. Those that have to parent, take care of caretakers of those that are weaker and sorts of living among us is to keep us humble. That's why your elders, the same way, keep us humble, grounded, purposeful. They're your wisdom. Keep us grounded, never in the clouds. Those of us that have the privilege of operating arm, leg, head, and have all our physicalities, all our faculties, everything. Those that are weaker, purposely for God, for Most High, for us to look at, to say, you know what? You see a Down syndrome, artistic or whatever, you should know already by that how privileged you are. Are you in your disciple purpose? That's what it's supposed to do. Always maintain your disciple purpose. Never think too much of yourself, because see the condition you can be in. And never think too little of yourself, because see the condition of those that they're in do a lot more than some of us, having the privilege to do so much. That ain't strike to nobody. It's just that, we just got to put our work in as a human beings, human nature. That's it. That's it. That's it. And young folk, you're not pulling your weight. It's reality. You're not pulling your weight. But you will begin. More of us speak life, uplifting. Now, pulling your weight don't mean you stupid, you don't know. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're not one to be infused to be that. To be the carriers that the torch is some of you, but we don't need no, we ain't looking for just spurts and ones and we need, come on now. Old school know what we talking about. We moved. When it was time to get educated, we got educated. When it's time to build what we had to build, you see it, it's built. It's your turn. It's your time. We're waiting on old folk to come out with the new this, that, and fly this and do that. No, no. I'm trying to tell you. Elon should have so many of y'all and every other techie or whatever that says so many of y'all running to put your input and everything else like that. Real talk. Real talk. So encourage. Can it continue to encourage so many of y'all to, get up, let's go. Your work ain't our work. Our kind of work is different. Various, but get educated. Right? That's one thing we did pride ourselves on, and not being stuck on stupid. You know what I'm saying? So just spend time of more Google and all that stuff. And can't nobody stay stuck. You can find it anyway. Hell, YouTube and got the plug on everything. What you want to know? YouTube? What you mean YouTube? Just go to YouTube and type in what you know. Holler at your boy. And all the other social media. This goes contagious. Take time. Find time. Make time. 15 minutes. Find yourself. Settle down. Slow your wheel down. I've seen it for myself. Young energy. Going through things. Things ain't all, you know what I'm saying? Seen it. Physically, mentally, spiritually. So, based off that, as a masses generalizing, we're in our feelings. It's a good place. Good place. Because a beautiful pastor out there said, when people listen and start registering and when we in our feelings. Good place for all of us, right? So, but engaging place, but let's make it a fruitful place, peaceful place. Let's, be, right? Why? Because it's sensitive, very sensitive, right? But just because somebody telling you sensitive, that's your opportunity to start growing thicker skin too, okay? Beloved, don't grow thick skin. Grow it. Get that thick skin. So then things that supposed to hurt me back in the past, or whoa, all right, I can swallow a bit more. I can go on about my bed and kill. What don't kill you make you stronger. That's real. Shit, I'm here. And I don't need nobody to tell me. This Sean you see right now, even stronger when I had a lot of folks in that military and we were rocking and rolling and had the biggest guns and bullets and all that kind of stuff, yeah. Even stronger than that. Stronger than taking pictures with whole platoon and we holding our little AR-15s, A-11, all this stuff, little pistols and stuff. Yeah, I'm much stronger than that right now. Don't put no guns around me and all that stuff like that. I'll outmatch the gun and the iron because we won't need it. That's strength. I'm saying something. That's strength. Get out the streets. We don't need no more drug dealers and all that stuff. That stuff dying. People tired of dying. Right? Did you see what they did to Mary Jane? So it ain't nowhere near that. So ain't nothing to die for. You're very smart when you can sit up there and manipulate the system and all that stuff and cop over here, that, use this to check electronic stuff to move this stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. You just got to now translate that energy towards shit. You do some stocks. Some of you drug dealers and all that stuff, you so smart, equate your drug, woo-woo, know this, percentage, woo-woo. You the one that need to be on the stock market. Shit, look at me. Yeah, you know what? Hey, you know a lot of stuff. The implication implying it too, that's the thing. Now, purpose on that, we're going to be coming around in 5 to 10 years. We're going to be building up some of these places that been slumlord, Folks know. Better see what we see. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of y'all. They want to continue to poison the communities and stuff like that and harass people and kids and stuff and forcing them to do stuff instead of, taking away their innocence to get a school, education, trade, or whatever. We folks know what's going on around. That's a change. Why am I talking about this? Because I'm one of them that can name. I can proclaim. All right. So proclamation out there. So we're going to keep doing that. Why? Most High hear the right things. Wants to hear the right things. Don't think Most High ain't here. Ain't listening. So you're on the right, your heart right. You connected also in the well. Be on the righteous with it. Put it out there. You'd be surprised. That's if you have that mustard seed of a heart that really faith and believe and understand. And then you're doing it in the right way, right angle. Shooting at me saying, I want him gone. How you gonna want me gone when I'm more like the cogweed that you are? See what I'm talking about? So that ain't, all right, correlate. You know when you'll hear bad. And you know when you hear good. All right? Keep working. Knowing you ain't perfect. You're not down here to be perfect. Get that? Not down here to be perfect. I'm down here to work on myself. With that, you know what I'm saying? When I work with anybody else, associate with anybody else, it look like they best friends. Yeah, well, because we ain't all upset with each other. Might not be best friends or nothing, just getting up. But I ain't coming with no heart of, I'm finna take this. Oh, that's a lick. How far you gonna get with that behavior? Not far at all, right? So we taking the equation out of us being a commodity. Continue to love the kids and get them off the trafficking. The more we continue to that, more of y'all to keep working that. The village is working. The village is back. Y'all know, right? Village is back. You better look around my channel. Village is back. Digital village is back. So that means the social physical village, it'll be coming because it'll come down. It's a spiritual village right now. It just need to drop down. And it's dropped down on us right now. All right. We still a lot of defenses up. Do I trust her? Do I trust him? So we working through it because you got to understand the evil of us. No, I'm trying to still fit in that sheep clothing. The fox right there, like doing that. The fox. What's wrong, fox? Look, what's wrong, fox? Goddamn, the sheep clothing is shrinking. Fox, what's wrong? The sheep, they keep washing. They keep cleaning up they keep washing, and my sheep clothing is shrinking. Why don't you go buy, watch this, why don't you go buy another suit? Go buy another sheep suit. This is gonna be good. Why don't you go buy another sheep suit to get in, Fox? You keep wearing them skinny jeans. Just clutching on you. Go get it. What's the problem? Fox? I found out they not selling them sheep suits no more. They not selling them sheep suits no more. You can't get, I don't even know you can get them things no more. Folks coming with themselves. Like, I didn't know I look better without the damn sheep suit. Like, ooh. Love at the highest volume. I'm glad I didn't look. Oh, okay. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that bad. I was like, I'm glad I wasn't this side. Y'all been looking all that. I thought I had a booger, an outside booger. No, just something like that. Yeah, it wouldn't matter if I did. Y'all, there's an outside booger on me. I'm gonna wipe it off. Okay, is that okay? Then my video don't get posted because I didn't ask for permission to wipe the booger off. Ain't there something around here? So caveat leaving off. You just got a Wednesday, April 29th, 2026, little extension. You know how we do. If you stayed a while, congratulations to you. That means you're not desensitized, you're not institutionalized, and you believe in independence. We got an area veteran overcomes difficult transition from soldier to civilian. Shout out to Miss Holly. And she wrote a book about her military experience. Congratulations to her. She served 22 years in the military. The military, as a chief warrant officer, yeah. Unsung heroes, y'all. She wrote her a book. Good for her. I'll get to it one of these days, if it's worthy. And I'm thinking it's worthy because everybody implies, write a book. But not right now. You ain't finna put me in the grave. He wrote a book. He wrote about it. Plus, we want some things to happen. So what I do is based off what other people do. You want to see Sean, Mo, and Better and da-da-da out of me, create and all that kind of stuff, then I'm sure Most High will orchestrate for others to do better on how they're supposed to do. As above, so below. So it'll work out for itself. Keep riding. Keep doing what y'all doing. Love y'all out there. Hope whatever we doing and stuff like that, whatever I do, touch mind, heart, your command center. Line you up in so many ways. Get your chakra spinning, right? Work on your 9 first. There's so much stuff about chakra that is so much about it. Your body activating and doing this proper tone helps your spirit, because that means that helps you your spirit get in control of it. Understand that? When you're a little bit obese and this and that, body out of touch and out of control, that's hard for your spirit to control. Make sense? No, it does. So you eat well, you fit, you try to do much exercise and all that stuff, so the body you don't have to worry about. The spirit don't have to worry about. I got to bring a lot of tension here, there, or there. You know what I'm saying? Think about a gunshot wound or whatever. Now the spirit is really going to be out of there. Why? Because the body got to heal that spot. Whether you getting patched up and the doctor doing, nurse doing, whatever, the body still knows I got to exert a lot of energy to fixing that inside out. You see what I'm talking about? So it takes away. Now, when you atone spiritually and stuff like that, watch this. Don't try this stuff. I'm just telling you that the difference with some people, you see them get hurt and stuff like that, and they heal quickly, or the healing ain't nothing to them. They in tune. When you're in tune with your body and da-da-da, you can sit there, pain threshold. You didn't see most people healing. People break their leg. And I seen this. I literally seen this. That's why I know the power of being positive. Not only just Bruce Lee, but I seen it in my modern day life. Dude broke his leg, and you seen it broke his leg, put the cast on, and 2 weeks later, out there dunking the basketball. But God, you see what I'm talking about? Believing in a positive energy, right? So you getting that in tune so that the spirit, when you got that spirit connected to it, you easy. Right? One thing I get is I don't sit there and be like, you hear people like, oh man, I was running I know I'm running. I was running in the weather, this weather, like rain. Me and Duke got caught in the weather. And just gotta know. Now, I knew I was gonna get soaking wet. Knew it. Dog too. We got soaking wet. And I said, this is the type of weather. Catch ammonia, catch sick, right? But running in, I said, devil lie. Nah, I ain't gonna get sick. Matter of fact, this gonna strengthen me. Yeah, we good. Talking, pause, talking. Ain't got home. Made sure got home, took that nice little hot bath, sat in that room. And it's a mental thing. You see what I'm talking about? It's mental. Truly is. If you think you're going to get sick, you feel you're going to get sick, and you know you should get sick because what's going to happen? You come, we learning. And don't, that's why I say don't gratify me. I learned this. You learn it from mom, you know what I'm saying? Speak positive of. You learn it, word. But I continue to maintain it and sustain it because of the beautifulness of our social media. And the beloved saying, yeah, now speak positive, speak positive. Hey, I got it. Cat know what I'm talking about. He know one of the greats know what I'm talking. Don't speak negative over yourself, bro. Don't speak, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. And that goes to show the power the Most High put over us. That's it. What's the power of the Most High? Speak over your life, positiveness. Now you can't be all plugged in, no dirty, negative, nasty. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, you laying next to some nasty, dirty, woo-woo. You associating with funky people, da-da-da, and you trying to speak positive, but all they say, you ain't, woo, hey, fool, blah, blah. Distraction. Have to be in positive environment so much to be able to get to positive environment, detach from negative, da-da-da. You see what I'm talking about? And then others speaking that over you too. Be careful what you listening to, negative. That's why so many of y'all get cut, because y'all know when I hear negative, anything to anything, I don't give a damn what. I'm trying to be the best I can be out here without, you know what I'm saying? So when I hear folks being negative, take me back to negative stuff, now I'm disconnected. I'm beyond. I don't know. Some I listen to for the guidance. You see what I'm talking about? But stuck in the past, negative. Oh, she and he and okay. And some of y'all know it's like, how long is my ear gonna want to hear this? And then my heart be like, man, we don't give a dang about that no more and all that. I'm just waiting on paperwork, bro. Cool. So I expect that paperwork quicker than later, because I know people want stuff to stop and da-da-da. Last one I leave like this, name drop, Edie, Akua, Campbell. Them right now to know when they talk about cross that water and stuff like that, and did that's who did that, because that's who was in my face when that stuff was us. You get your life right. Kind of know what's going on with one of y'all, two of y'all, I think. But yeah, fix whatever you gotta fix, man, because that's gonna linger through so many. That's why I was like, wow, these people come in, that's not American, American. And then when Beloved come on and say, yeah, they went overseas to get this and that, kind of seen that a while back, but how y'all went full force, because I know the Bells went through something, the Carbos, so we got to continue to get stuff in line and stuff, because I could care how long it take, whatever. Most High gonna make it work. Most High gonna make it work. And be aware that what you think what you know on me, a beautiful thing. A lot of y'all don't understand Most High's timing. I don't understand about the evil ones. So I was like, they don't understand Most High's timing. So that's just beautiful to me, because Most High loves putting y'all to sleep. A lot of y'all put you to sleep. Yeah, it's okay that you did that. Oh, no, don't worry. Hang on. And then, pow, pow, pow. Boom. Something my beloved always worked all my life. So, love to the house volume. We'll be coming to y'all soon. Y'all keep working on it. Keep working hard. Once again, I'll die myself out. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. Never was. Just bringing it like this, being consistent, being humble, right? And continue to lead so many of us to our calling, to our purpose, to empowering us, not being scared. That's what's going wrong, folks. Some up scared of people being empowered, that it's not going to do nothing but infuse the best of us out here. You know what I'm saying? The right leadership. These young folks going to keep stepping out. You young folk being leaders and stuff like that. Choosing to lead your new era of folks in the most sincere way. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You know it. Right? And you have older folks just waiting. We hungry. You have to be hungry though. We hungry for y'all to lead and transition us into the greatest, but y'all got to be hungry to want to do it as a masses. That's it. See what I'm talking about? You hungry now. You hungry right now. You hungry right now to hurt each other. You hungry right now to take from folks that you see what I'm talking about? You got your hunger placed the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Plate empty, fill it up. You fill it up, not off somebody else and da da da. Because you too smarter than that. Telling each and every one of you. You stealing, thieving, crime, you too smart for that. And you wondering why the world chaos? Because you too smart for that. You're supposed to be taking us in directions showing you too smart for that. You're in a time right now, you don't need no degrees. I know that don't do the education system, hearing that, whatever. But it's the reality. What you about to do and stuff, they can't teach some of y'all. And then a lot of y'all we still need the education system because there's a lot outside of the public. There's some institutions that, you know what I'm saying, doing very well and know exactly setting and gearing up like this. You know what I'm talking about? So know this, work to find new avenues, work to, do great things. That's where you at. The Industrial Revolution has started again on its, I don't know what trimester. You figure that out. But we need something, all right? And it's coming, all right? Love y'all. For those who understand, those beloveds that T-Mama, what are you calling me for? I already paid my bill. Me, it ain't like we friends and we, send me some benefit. Yeah, I just paid my bill, going by my bill. For us beloveds that come off the sidelines and they speak, and I see you. Thank you. You the ones that knew. I wouldn't, you, me, you, them, us, wouldn't be here if somebody didn't lay that pavement for us. Then lay that yellow brick road for us. Watch this. Watch this, younger. 50, 56. Somebody laid a path out here that I'm trying to infuse and so many others, right? Watch this. And the ones that laid it for us, where you think they at? Let's sit on that just for a minute. Even old heads. The folks that allowed you run down your street, skip double dutch down your thing, draw hopscotch stuff and all that stuff, ride your bicycle on your walkie-talkies, go in all kinds of neighborhoods. You ain't have to check in and nothing. Them folks that did all that, the folks that before cell phones came out and your child was in the thing, at least you ain't even have to go. You ain't have to go to, what's the least number? Some of us had about 20 or 40 numbers in our head. Young folk wouldn't believe that. Yeah, we used to show how smart we were. Before y'all had the cell phone, and you store your phones in there and all that stuff. You know why? I know I'm supposed to be leaving, huh? It's most high. Don't blame me. If you stay in just bedtime story, I know the weather. Look, so I was like, why is it so difficult, most high? We get these phones. And we've been doing it for a while. Put your name in there. And still it'd be like, okay, put a name in there. How you save? Like this. Boom, boom. And even young and old, we still be doing that. Okay, cool. Why? Because the natural, human nature coming back. Watch this. Because I told some young folks last week, I say, this crazy, bro. I remember the day when we didn't have this store the phone numbers, contacts, and all that. It was, anybody? Yeah. Go like, yeah. Lot of us like, you know what? I did know your mama number, granny number, my husband number, the daughter number, her teacher's number, the doctor number, the dentist, the lawnmower man number. We just knew it. You just know it. You can remember it easily. Now you can't remember two numbers. Your number and her wifey number. What's your wife number, man? Oh man, let me look in the phone, man. Let me. And then one you call the most. Speed dial though. I ain't looking at no numbers. Shrinking ourselves. Shrinking ourselves. We're gonna start shrinking ourselves. And it might not be us. The kids, the DNA, beloved. We are who we are. We're just gonna learn and keep on advancing. As these babies, we start instilling in them. You smart. We dumbed you down. We helped it. So we help them get back on their feet. We help guide them. We give them what we were given, but we kind of missed out. And we don't point no fingers about it. We just do it. Because you love your child. That's an extension of you. You love that grandchild. That's a greater extension of you. You love the thought of that grandchild when you're not around no more. Like the spirit of those and the force of those who watch over you. Same thing. That's your ancestors. So your ancestors paved the way for you. So it's before you go. Before you go, what's our work? So we all got work to do. That's all it is. All right. Much love. Continue talking because I'd love to put it in a space where we all understand it's not talking over nobody. And I know how much we feel it in our hearts and stuff, so never want to leave us just, falling off a cliff hating or stuff like that. Keep empowering yourself, all right? Keep empowering yourself. We'll keep speaking, definitely. And we keep raising the bar to it, you know what I'm saying? And I just ask so many of us to do what we do, sustain, maintain the understanding. Be so much understanding, not accepted of behaviors that, you know what I'm saying? But less with so many of us that get it, getting our second, third, fourth chances, how many it is. You know how it is when you turn in that tab and nobody believes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't mean, let's don't do that to each other. Let's don't do that to each other. Until we actually see the transgression of the manipulation, dishonesty and stuff like that. Till you actually see it, know it, give each other the benefit of the doubt. Real talk. There's some folks out here really, really, I feel, want to make amends. And they ain't been seen in good light. So they don't think that them making amends is going to make a difference. So why? You see what I'm talking about? And if we do that, then it stops so many of those who feel that God don't love me or accept me if I change or whatever, because I was always like that. Nah, man. The so sad part of all this, and I know now the reason, because I feel you, so many of us, that many sit and they hurt themselves, suicide. Hopefully I can get away with saying, but going that route because they went leaving thinking God don't love them. And I'm the one here to tell you, man, God love you. God love all of it. Might not like our ways. Think about that. But fall out of love with us? Could never. Could never. And some of y'all not going to grasp it because you never made anything. You never created anything. In our dysfunctionalness, in our effed upness and whatever. Man, God still love you. Why? You thinking God didn't know you was going everything. See everything, know everything. 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 So therefore, there's always optimistic and opportunity. Always. All right. So that's for us. Stay out the depths of woohoo and feeling you weak, and just at a weak state. You ain't weak. Most powerful, right? You ain't weak. And the mind. This is where your ego and mind, right? You're not in control of it. Therefore, you do out of control things. You see what I'm talking about? And trust me. Right? Just be aware of it. Put more heart in it. Right? That you want the best for yourself. Therefore, whatever dis-ease and stress you feel because you see somebody outside yourself and you think they doing better, whatever, woo, 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 woo. No. That's not your worry, whether they are or not. You would want them to do, though. Because if you don't want them to do, then that's stopping you. You not want somebody else to be fruitful and this and that and woo, woo, woo. That stop you. That's pent up. That's clogging. Think about it. That's ulcering. That's stopping. It's restricting, right? So these are all things that you flow. Your body is fluid. It flows. It's an instrument. So then you sitting there, what does your body flow good to? You tell yourself. You know what I'm saying? What does it flow good to? See it? Yeah. And then you're supposed to flow to make the fluidity of everything else. So what I'm talking about? Yeah. So mind, body, and soul. We keep working. Your bads, I don't gotta look you up. Boom. Help to kick y'all out. More of you. And so many of y'all, Dr. Good, so many of y'all, it's that time. People in their houses and da-da-da. And we're going to learn to a higher volume with these young folks, new doctors, new law, people who respect it, da-da-da. It outfusing those who disrespect it, whatever. So the change is being shown to us on the importance of empowering so many of us so that when you get plugged in that job, we ain't sitting up out there stressing and stuff like that. Man, I got to go court today, man. Shit. Every time I go, there's something that... I gotta go to court today. I know I ain't in the wrong, so I'm expecting then that actually, because somebody in the court is biased and not taking and bribing. You see what I'm saying? Human condition. Love. Doctors, office, lawyers, police, all that stuff needs the inner innocence to come back. We all know it. Keep talking. Keep talking to us. Keep wanting us to be better. All of us. From the highest to the lowest, to the strongest, to the weakest. Strengthen our numbers. We only as strong as when we look around our weak. When our weak are shrinking, the smaller the weak. When our weak are even speaking. I'm seeing the weak. Weak back on the street talking about, praise the Lord, I'm alive. Praise the Lord, I'm alive. Got a couple dollars, yeah, but I'm alive. Stay focused. Love y'all out there. 2. Give it up for yourself. Almost 2 hours.